Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. Back this week. Finally got a guest to show up. With me, as always, Jason.
What up?
What's up, Jason? And this week, very good friend, and thanks for being the first guest with us back after my new teeth. What's up, Sri? We got Sri Raj, comedian here in Dallas. What's up, dude?
Damn.
Thanks for sticking to the plan and showing up.
Yeah. Showed up early, dude. I wanted to ask, I should have asked earlier, but I hear some people say your name is Shri because it's just S-R-I. I say Sri. Am I saying it wrong or are they saying it wrong?
No, I mean, honestly, like, I didn't even come up with the nickname, right? It was given to me by my boy named Clint, like, senior year of high school. He was like, I've been butchering your
Shout out,
name.
Clint. What's up?
So he's like, I'm just going to call you Shri. And then from there, people either say Sri or Shri. I'm going to answer to both. I don't really care.
What's your first name, if you don't mind? If you don't want to,
it's Srivastava.
Srivastava?
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
You say it's Shri?
I think I say it without the H. Srivastava.
You said it with the H. I hear an H.
Oh, okay. I have no idea.
You lying to me already, bro. No, I'm just
Hey, look, I was born in India, so you're lucky that you're even talking to me. Like,
that was your choice, bro. That's you chose to be born in India, man.
My father.
Well, you could have told him.
It's the pool you chose to be in. Right?
Yeah, okay.
You know?
I'm telling you, inside your mom as a baby before you come out, you pull the right cord, she'll move.
That's true.
She'll get out of the way, bro. No, thanks for coming, man. How long have you been doing stand up?
In August. On August it'll be like 2 years.
Hell yeah! And so you started a few months before COVID, right? No, I'm just playing. No,
I was like, did I really? And I was like, oh my god, probably. Yeah, no, it was 2019 probably when I started. So
hell yeah,
so
dude.
yeah, so it was pretty cool.
What was the first place you went up at? Like, where'd you get your start?
The first place I went up at was a Hyenas open mic, and the crazy thing is I always tell people this, like, I went to the open mic for like 3 or 4 weeks before even signing up or getting on, and I watched all you guys go up. I remember
Sucks.
Yeah, dude. The crazy thing, my wife came out with me and was there till like 1:32 sometimes, and then one day she was just like, "I'm not going anymore. Like, if you're not going up, I'm not even gonna go." So then I signed up, and that was.
You're like, oh, now that she's gone, now I'll go. Now
I'm gonna go.
Do you ever remember seeing them at family night? Or?
No.
We just came to the open mics. We just came to the.
I remember seeing you, but I was like, I didn't know who you were or anything.
Yeah,
and
probably.
Who's this guy?
And then,
yeah. So then it just kind of started, and then I got, I started going to all the open mics from there. Then I lived in Uptown, so it was easy for me to hit like Chocolate Secrets and
all the Dallas ones that are right there. Yeah.
Sure.
Hell yeah. Let's move on. You got any questions for us?
Yeah.
I know you do, because that's why we do the show.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you were a ghost, what would you do to haunt people?
Oh, what wouldn't I do?
Man.
I'd blow up skirts.
Okay.
Not completely.
Force
just enough. No, not all the way up, but just enough for them to be like, why is the wind only there today?
Oh my god.
I'm a ghost, so go ahead and cancel me. I've already been canceled. I would move people's keys. Like, I'd go to my enemy's place, and they'd never find their keys or their wallet, dude. My sister's a ghost, and she haunts me. She does move my keys, and she's knocked over stuff in the pantry at one of the places I used to live.
Yeah,
it was my sister used to love Snoopy when we were kids, and my ex had a Snoopy, like something you put in your yard for Christmas, like just like a Snoopy thing. It was probably like this tall from the table, and I'd put it in the pantry that was under the stairs in our townhome, and it kept getting knocked over. I'm like, there's nothing back here, and then I couldn't find my keys, and my sister told me, she's like, because she knew she died, she passed away of cancer, so she knew she was gonna pass. She picked out her own casket, but she was like, I'm gonna haunt you.
Oh wow!
And I was like, why? I was like, because I asked, what about our other brothers and sisters? She's like, no, just you. You're the only fun one. I was like, well, yeah, but that means you should haunt them. Like, you're ruining my fun. But I don't know. I kind of think it's funny. Sometimes I can't find my keys, and I'll literally be like, I'll look up. I'll be like, Jennifer, where are my fucking keys? Come on. And then I'll find them.
Dude, look at that.
They're usually in my hand or pocket.
Sounds like a guardian angel. Yeah, there
Maybe
you
it
go.
is, dude. Or maybe she's still bullying me like she did when we were kids.
for sure.
Because life ain't going that great.
For sure.
That's better than what I would have done because I would have just pissed on people while they slept.
It's ghost Pete. Nothing's gonna happen.
Well, what about constantly opening a door while
Honestly,
somebody's naked?
if a ghost peed on me while I'm sleeping, I'd feel good because of that breeze, dude. I sleep with a fan. I sleep with a fan.
I'm a let me write stuff like during the bathroom shower fog kind of guy, like creepy shit like that. Minor inconveniences for sure, like the keys and something like that. Maybe like locking doors that aren't supposed to be locked.
Stain your favorite shirt with some coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Wait, what'd you say a second ago that you do? Oh, the messages.
Yeah.
I do that now for my roommate. All right, like you're gay.
Yeah,
Like, we know it. We know you're gay, and that's okay.
Just so that if he actually sees, he's like, "What is?"
Yeah, and I'll write a long one that starts at the top corner, and I'll be like, "You're gay, and it's okay. I love you all day," and I'll rhyme it. I'll be like, "There's nothing wrong with being gay. Have a wonderful day while you kiss another gay."
Okay. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, or I'll just be like, "Fuck you, Anthony."
Yeah.
What about constantly opening a door when someone's naked?
Yeah, I do that now sometimes.
Ghost.
There you go.
That?
Yeah.
You just know someone's naked on the other side, like, whoa!
Well, I just bust into like Dwight in The Office. Every door I go into, I always bust the door open. Like, what's going on in here? Oh, hey, how's it going?
You?
Yeah, I think it'd be hilarious if you like opened it up, like the door opened up and it was always just some like the ghost was like, "Oh, excuse me," like just like really subtly like like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Just always opening the
And then you're like, did some old man just walk by you?
Ghost brings you a fresh towel.
Yeah, bro.
We'll do a would you rather here. How about would you rather eat a jar of mayo or fuck a jar of mustard?
Eat a jar of mayo or fuck a jar of mustard with my penis.
That's right.
It's not your choice.
If you admit to having one.
I want to say I'd fuck the mustard because that's too much mayo.
Yeah.
But would you get mustard in your dick hole?
I believe so.
I think that's a nice
that's a thing.
tingly.
Yeah, would it burn or would you have sour dick for a week?
You know that it would. It's one of those like it sounds like one of those old like, oh, it'll clean all the germs. Like
Yeah, that's like what someone in another country's been
Yeah.
doing for years. Like every time they have a cold, stick mustard in your dick.
It's like an old British Victorian technique.
The natural iodine.
If you stick your penis in Grey Poupon,
Why do you think he gets poop on it?
yeah.
What if you fuck the mustard and then like say a few days later some chick blows you or dude, whatever you're into,
Yeah, for sure.
and they're like, it tastes like a fair corn dog. You're like, that's right.
Like a flesher.
Yeah.
They call me Big Tex because I taste like a corn dog at the fair.
Nice. I mean, that could be a thing.
I don't think it's a good thing.
No, maybe not.
What would you do?
Yeah, I think I would just go ahead and eat the mustard or eat the mayonnaise.
I think you'd eat the
because-
mustard and
eat
the mayo.
mustard and the mayo. Mix them together. It makes a really good sauce.
That's too much mayo.
That's
I
too
know
much-
you love
can-
mayo.
Dude, it's a lot of mayo.
Yeah, I'm just coming off doing the keto diet, so I can handle it. I think I'm up for the
Whoa.
challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one keto bomb. Jason told me to try one, and I did, and it literally blew up almost in my pants. Like I woke up and I had to shit so bad, I barely made it. And it was one of those where, like, as I'm pulling my underwear down, I coughed and I ruined those underwears.
Oh my god!
And like they were already like off my ass. It just it was like Keanu Reeves jumping for something as it runs away like a train. He's jumping on a train.
What keto bomb? What was it? What was in there?
It was
This one was the
What
cream
flavor?
cheese and chocolate chip and
just the chocolate chip one that.
the chocolate chip one.
So it was just like basically cream cheese. It had a lot of artificial sweetener and extract that was sugar free, and I think it was all the sugar free, the ingredients that makes it okay to eat it on keto is what actually fucked with him because he doesn't eat that stuff.
Oh wow, dude, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, I eat the real sugar all the time.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
Your
physically.
body's like, get this healthy shit out of here.
Yeah, and it's not even that it's fake. It's actually completely like clean and natural, like monk fruit is what it's monk fruit.
Oh,
sweetener.
wow, really?
So yeah, it's like natural.
My body was like, real fruit? Blah, get out of here. No, I love fruit.
It's not actually a fruit, but would you rather have vaginas for your mouth and nose holes or have a row of dicks up your back like a stegosaurus?
I have questions before I can answer. And either way, I'd be asking.
I have a side thought here. You brought up something about a dick on your back last week on one of the Would You Rathers. And like this was one of the ones that when we were researching and I laughed out loud and I said I'll bring it up and I lost it. This was actually what it was.
So So besides the puss mouth,
And
you
nose.
said, yeah, but that's what I'm getting
And
to it
nose.
on the
You have
nose.
little pussies where your nose.
That's
is
what I'm saying. So it'd
or
be 2 little vaginas or 1 vagina, like big clit nose.
whatever you would least.
Which would be
prefer.
worse, 1 big clit for a nose or 2? I think the 2. It's just creepy to have 2 little pussies. Just I don't know.
Well, how about this? That's a good idea. What if we just make this one as just the clit? You have a clit nose and a vagina mouth.
It's a pretty,
or rolling dicks up your back.
it's a pretty big clit.
Dude, I'd take the Dickosaurus and I'd be a tactical weapon. Dude, you get me erect and come at me, bro.
Dude, yeah, I think whenever I get these questions, I always wonder, is my family like that? Like this dude, like, are we a family of Stegosaurus dick back people?
Oh, that's a good point.
Because
Yeah.
if we're a family, then I come from a proud line of Stegosaurus dick back people, and I'm gonna.
This is what we are.
This is what we are.
I have a proud line on my back of my proud line of people.
yeah.
You know, I used that excuse once on one of these questions too to get out of it. I was just like, well, if there's other people like me like this, I wouldn't be embarrassed.
But it's just you. It's
But
just you.
it's
in
just
the
me.
scenario, yeah.
It's just me. Then I'm gonna have to rep that Stegosaurus dick life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way.
I
So.
just and I love vaginas, but if I had them on my face, I'd get nothing done. Let's be honest.
yeah.
It's the same reason I unfollowed the suicide girls on Instagram. I'd be a waste of time.
Well, you'd be
I'd
literally
get nothing
a
done.
fuck face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck face.
How about would you rather dine and dash or pull the alarm in a fire building, or pull the fire alarm in a building?
Fire buildings, buildings on
Fire
fire.
building?
The alarm. Pull the alarm.
I've done the alarm thing.
I've done both.
Yeah. So I would just do the alarm thing again. It wasn't that bad.
Before I waited tables and knew what it was like to work in the service industry, I probably would have dined and dashed because I have a ton of times.
Yeah.
But now that I've done that, a fire alarm.
Fire alarm,
Yeah,
for
fire
sure.
alarm.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's like Ferris Bueller's
We
Day Off.
respect the service
It's
industry.
not breaking the law. I'm just kooky. Woo!
You just say you got a problem.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't think right.
I was kidding. Everybody gets a smoke
Dude,
break.
like, no, there were times when when I've taken like a brownie or something, I've been so high that you was so hazy, right? And I'll be walking down the hallway and it looks like that there's smoke like in the air sometimes, and I'll be like, "What is that? Me or is that the brownie?"
You're like tripping out.
Yeah. I'm tripping out, dude. Totally tripping out. Like I still get that haziness. Like,
Yeah.
it definitely looks like there's smoke around you and shit. So
But I'm so high I can't tell sometimes too in my living room because I realized recently if you smoke in my living room, like I'll sit there and play video games or watch TV because I'm a normal American. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I'll smoke in there a lot, and a layer of smoke just like sits like halfway up the TV, and it's just like it's like you're peeking above the clouds. Like my dog will jump through it, and I'm like, poof, she's meant for this. Yeah. I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah.
It seems like you have like I mean, you don't have any like escape, no return that's pulling the air out. It's just sitting there.
But it also means no air's getting in, so we're sealed up, baby.
true.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Would you rather detect every lie that you hear or get away with every lie that you told?
Get away with every lie
get
that
away
I've
with
told.
every lie that I told.
Yeah.
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 Let's move on. I'm just playing.
Oh, actually, you know what?
I can already detect every lie that's
feel
told
like
to
I
me
could too, but
because
I would like to
everybody's
know.
lying to me constantly. So if I live that way, then I'm never surprised.
I changed my mind. I feel like I'm already a pretty good liar, so I kind of want to detect every lie that's told to me.
oh, I know I'm a good liar.
Yeah, so
I'm lying right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, say hi to your friend Mike. What would you pick?
I would want to be able to detect with certainty every lie. that was
I
told
just
to me.
assume everyone's lying to me, and they usually
I
are.
already do, but I want to know with certainty.
And I can't tell you how many times I've proved people's lies to their face, and I'm like, you can't lie to me because I know you're lying to me because you're talking to me. That's how I know you're lying.
I would probably exploit my talent for fame and get one of those shows on like sci-fi or something like that where people are all around
you
me. They're
telling
like,
the truth?
Are you telling the truth? Yeah.
What was that?
My wife says that she was at a hotel.
It was
lying.
Yeah.
Tim Roth had a show like that. It was Lie to Me.
Oh.
And he always knew, and I was like, I like Tim Roth. And I checked it out, and it was so douchey. He's like, that's not true. Like, well, yeah, they lied to me. Yeah, that's the show.
Yeah.
Was he like a medium or something?
I don't remember. It was something stupid.
Yeah,
it was something. I feel like it was racist too. Probably.
There you go.
Everything's racist these days. What I just said is racist.
Okay. Moving on. Would you rather always smell shit, or would you rather always taste barf?
You just switched the barf for pee. We used this one before.
Oh, you think all fucking 67 people are listening again?
That wasn't 67 people. That was one
47?
person listened 67 times. It was my mom and me.
And a couple of VPNs.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cyber Ghost.
So, smell shit or taste puke?
Yeah.
What would you go with?
Smell shit or taste puke.
I'll tell you what I'll go with, if you guys want to think about it. I'd go with, I already taste puke because of acid reflux, so I'll just stick with that because I don't want to smell shit.
Yeah.
Smelling shit makes me upset.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
what? I have acid reflux too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You taste
Yeah,
that
same.
pukey smell sometimes.
I can puke, and you know this. I can puke on command. I could throw up all over this table if I wanted to. Right
Wow,
now.
holy shit.
If someone's like, "Oh, you $50," before the time they pull it out of their pocket, I'm already there's chunks out.
I'm almost tempted to fucking take that bet right
Dude.
now.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go.
You wanna go
I think
half?
all of us.
You wanna go
Yeah,
half? Right.
Dude. If it gets on, you
get
can't
ready?
complain.
You get ready?
I've been.
I'm ready.
I've been in bathrooms that have like when we were in India. Like I've been on the edge of being sick, and then I've gone into a bathroom and it smelled so horrible that it's triggered the sickness. Like
yeah.
and it just immediate like vomit. Just like
Does it really smell that bad in India? Like,
So-
obviously, I've never been, but I've heard people always say the smell.
Some places are great, but then there are definitely places like the public restrooms and stuff. Right there are some that aren't taken care of that well, and it's like the one place that you end up being. You know, you're like
It's the one time.
it's the one time.
that you're gonna
I'm sorry
shit your
we're not at
pants.
the. I'm sorry we're not at like the fucking the Hilton India double.
This ain't a Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Okay?
So like that's what's open, and then you're like, you go in there and you're like, fuck me, dude. Some
I
places are
kind of
wrong.
understand because every time I have Indian food and I go shit in the bathroom at the restaurant, fucking people come in and they're like, "Woo!"
This is-
shit, what?"
That's anytime you shit. I live with Jason. Jason lays bombs, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, dude.
his shit curses at you when you
It's
smell
not.
it.
It's not. Look, here's the thing. It's not racist, man. It's everybody's experience does the same thing. Like I moved out of the house. I moved out of the house, and then my mom cooks. My mom still cooked the same spice level that she's always cooked at. I came back like when we came back from college, started working back in Dallas. Came home. Every time I came home, like right after I ate, I'd have to go to the bathroom. I'd be like, I cannot handle the level of spice.
She just fed you lava or made lava in
100%.
your belly, right?
Yeah. And she's like, dude, she's like, nothing's changed. I'm doing it the same. And I'm like, I've changed.
Yeah.
I've changed. Yeah. So,
Definitely.
Yeah, this is now a mixture for hot butt mud.
yeah,
Mom.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
This is cleaning me
Yeah.
out and anybody near me.
This is literally, I'm like, it's like jet fuel, you know?
Yeah.
So, it's like, that's, yeah.
And
For
then,
like 3 days too.
Yeah.
and like the question I have though for the place in India that are like that, is it like because they don't take care of it, they don't have the resources to,
They don't.
or people go in and just shit on the floor and fucking wipe their ass on the sink,
So it's never that bad. It's never really that
which
bad.
I've done.
It's
But
not ignorance.
Yeah, it's never really that bad. The places that are super bad, it's just because there's not the resources for it, and also like a lot of people, things are changing in India right now. Like before, like it would have been okay to like just like they would have been in the bathroom, done their business, like no one would have cleaned anything. Those places get cleaned at night and stuff, but sometimes like some places that if you're walking on like a market street and there's not like some of these are like very old markets,
Yeah.
right?
There's
you're not
like
gonna
millions of people a
you're not
day
gonna
walking
find like
through
a
there.
super modern bathroom. That's just going to be that's the bathroom that you're going to get, and it's
the
not
bathroom.
that's the bathroom you're going to get. It's not taken care of, dude, and those can be a little bit rough. Bro, it's just
I feel like because there's a lot of snakes in India, right?
yeah.
That's one of my
places.
fears. Of every time I sit on a toilet, 9 times out of 10, I always get back up for a second if it's not already coming and just look and make sure there's not a snake in the toilet.
Yeah,
Dude,
sure.
am I the only one that has that fear?
Nah, man. I remember so it's not like it's definitely there are a lot of snakes in India. There's a lot of snakes in India for sure. I think maybe there may have been a time when you could have found some in your fucking outhouse toilet, like that sort of shit. Yeah, for
Fucking
sure.
shit on a cobra?
You can find that shit here.
Yeah,
You can
Cobra's
find-
already mad. How do you think he feels now?
Yeah.
That was already happening in the cowboy days.
Water,
Like, they're
water
bitten the
moccasins
ass.
all over the fuck, like over here and shit. Yeah, same shit probably happening over there. Now, nah. Unless you find one of those bathrooms, like I said,
Right.
then
Yeah.
you're like, why is this the only place
That's the price
open?
you pay for that knockoff
Yeah,
Gucci.
100%.
You get bit on the Gucci.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what we
right
did
on the
every
back
time.
of your Gucci. Dude. Yeah, that's crazy.
How about would you rather eat an ounce of weed or a stick of butter?
I've done both. I've done both. Dude, there was one time, this is separate from this, but I used to sell artwork door to door.
Yeah.
So I'd go knocking on people's doors or whatever. And this is when I was assaulted by the police. And I'm white, or I am when I talk to the cops.
Absolutely.
I've never checked Caucasian on anything. I always check Hispanic. But I'm in this neighborhood, right? And I'd sold to this lady a few times before. And she told me, if you come by and you have like what I'm looking for, drive through behind my house, because I had the garage in the back. So there's an alley, and it's a brand new neighborhood. They're still building houses. She's like, if you see my car, I don't park in the garage, knock on the door. If you don't see it, there's no point in knocking. Just try back later. I'm like, all right. So I drive behind her house. She's not home. I go to pull out of the alley and like say I'm pulling out of the alley, and here's the street here, and there's a stop sign like right here. And I pull up right here, and the cop's going by. So I get behind the cop to pull out because I'm going to leave the neighborhood. I've been sitting at a stop sign for an abnormally long time. The cop's not moving. I'm like, what the fuck? And it, like my car didn't have AC at the time, so I got the window down, and I'm getting nervous because, of course, I got like at least half a joint in the ashtray. And there's two cops in the car in the front seat. The one in the passenger seat gets out, draws his gun, and runs with his gun out. He's like, put your hands up. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And I put my hands up, and he puts his gun against my head. He's like, what are you doing in this neighborhood? I was like, breathing air. I don't know. What do you mean?
What the?
And I was like, I told him what's going on. He looked in the back. He's like, we've had a lot of robberies. You stole those? I was like, yeah, because I sold artwork, pictures, mirrors, shit for your walls, and they come with the the cardboard corners on them, protectors.
That's how you know they're new.
I was like, so I stole all these Van Gogh prints and I put them in my car with nobody seeing in the daylight and staple the corners on. I was like, no, I sell it, dude.
Yeah. Is this what's reported missing?
Yeah, and he's like, give me a minute. He went to run my shit, and I have warrants. And he goes to run it, so I eat the joint that I had in my car, and he comes back, and he's still got his gun out, and I'm still like, I'm shaking at this one. I'm fucking scared. Like more than a little bit of pee has come out, and
Wow.
yeah, I had to call it a day after that, but. He's like, just get out of this neighborhood. I was like, I'm gonna. He's like, don't come back. I was like, well, I got customers here. I have to. They have orders. I have to fill them. He's like, well, don't come back here. I was like, all right. And then like he drives off, and I pull into the next neighborhood, and I throw up the joint. Starting to make my stomach hurt.
Were you still able to smoke it?
That's what I'm saying. I was looking at it, and it was gross, and it had like pink vial on it, and I'm like, can I still smoke this? And I was like, so I dried it out with a lighter, and I like puffed on it. It was so, I threw up again. It was so disgusting. And I was like, all right. I ate it again.
Don't smoke it. Fucking swallow.
Yeah. But I was like, when he said that, he's like, there's been robberies in the neighborhood. I was like, dude, I'm white. And he's like, doesn't matter. I was like, okay, equality, but don't shoot me, please.
Wow. Weird.
Yeah, I've been harassed by the cops many times.
That's crazy. I would not know what to do.
But,
yeah, I would not do. I would do the butter thing, dude, for sure, because I think it'd just be easier. It's edible, and
dude, all that butter though, because I did it on a child like a dare
you won't
once.
Eat the mayo, but you'll fuck the mustard. but you'll eat the butter. You know?
The butter, like it'll give you diarrhea too. Like it'll fucking butter up your pipes. Okay.
Okay. Butter, it's okay.
I'll eat the weed.
Yeah,
I'll eat the weed.
I wish we could get both together. Then you got like a good combo.
Dude, I got both in the house right now.
There you go.
I'm gonna give you a stick of butter after the break. What would you do?
I'd probably go for the butter since I'm already used to eating butter and fat and all that.
He's dipping the butter in the mayo.
I'll eat the weed and I'll leave this dimension for a little bit.
Bacon on top of that shit. Bacon bits.
Edibles hit me strong. I don't know. I think just eating straight weed will just make me sick though.
Yeah,
but I'll do that.
Well, because the weed is actually just like debris.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Most that's debris.
Yeah, it wouldn't get you high though. Just eating plain weed.
No, you'd get the crystals from
Yeah,
it, but you have a lot of the
no.
debris.
No, it won't really get you high because you have to decarb it to activate the THCAs to be able to get high from it.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. No, you can, but it's not going to get you high.
Science experiment.
It'll make you feel a little high, but you'll be more like Charlie with the cat food woozy.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
because you have all that shit in your like the grass from it that doesn't need to be there. Okay.
Well, it's also not activated for your body to absorb the THC the right way to affect your brain. Damn, that sounds smart today.
Why are you still unemployed?
Yeah. I'm too smart. They can't hire me, dude. I'm overqualified.
You could be a scientist.
I'm an experiment for sure. I'm experimenting.
You're just applying for the wrong jobs, dude. That's all it is. You're like, hey, we thank you for applying for this personal banking position. Now that we've break it down,
I've seen money for 38 years. I'm most experienced.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watched other people with money.
What's your? Well, yeah, I can see. What's your on the job? How much? You have 30 years experience with
38. 38 years.
Well, thank you for explaining how to launder money to us, Mr. Benavides. We will keep you in mind as a candidate.
we're gonna hire you. Won't you wait right here, and we're gonna have an officer do your orientation.
Yeah.
Come with me, sir.
Yeah. Dude, I'm the manager. You want some money?
Right. I got a thought. Are we all right on time?
Yeah.
All right. How about this? Comedy couples. Do you think it's positive or negative?
What do you mean?
Like people dating that are both doing stand-up comedy.
Oh, shit.
I've done it, and I tell people not to do it, but I'm probably gonna do it again. So
you're not really a good advocate for or against it, either or.
There's tons of examples of both ways. I mean, there's way more examples of it not working. But the thing is, too, think about it, to have like a regular girlfriend and being a stand-up comedian. Some nights we're out to like, 3, 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And like my last girlfriend never tripped or never like gave me shit about like who are you with or any of that. But other girlfriends that would not put up with that shit. They'd be like, who are you with? What's going on? Why weren't you home? You should be home. And yeah, you can't like fucking. It's hard to find someone who's okay with that and understands and isn't eventually going to give you shit about it all the time. Is my opinion.
Yeah.
Plus, a man's got to eat.
Yeah, for sure. I'm indifferent. I don't really care. I'm married, so I don't. That's like for me. It's like it's completely kind of different. I'm already kind of dealing with my own kind of, like, hey, being out late, being married, trying to balance that lifestyle.
All the things I just said.
Exactly. So, but no. Most of the time, the examples I've seen, it hasn't really worked out yet. It hasn't really worked out. Or there's a couple that where you're like, oh yeah, they're still together. I mean, some people find a way to do it, but
you're like, all right.
I feel like a lot of the other comics are just waiting for y'all to break up so they can sign up for that list.
Yeah, for real.
I saw this on a post when I thought of this question because I saw somebody that was talking about dating another comic, and one of their friends on the comments compared it to like being a crash test dummy in a sense.
There you go.
Yeah, well, being a comic is already like that, but add it. I don't know. It can be because I dated another comic before, and the thing is, like, if one of you starts getting work and the other doesn't, and gets sour, because I'm the kind of person like I want to earn it myself. Really, I don't want someone to hand me anything because then I'm probably not going to value it and I'm going to fuck it up. I'd rather earn it, and plus it just feels better of knowing why you're there, But I've had. It can go the other way where they're like, well, you can't mention my name when you're getting booked or whatever. And it's like, I can't vouch for it. I can't. What do you want me to do? Weird. I have to worry about my career like you worry about yours,
I'm glad I don't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Same here, being married. But I would say that if I was in stand-up comedy, I think that I would try to avoid dating.
Nah, you'd be fucking other comics.
No, fucking is one thing. Dating another comic, I would not.
Fucking and dating is subjective. It's an eye of the beholder. And if anybody fucks me, we're dating and we're getting fucking married. I love you. I don't know. I'll probably do it again because they say not to. Just like some comedy clubs say, don't try to fuck the waitresses and stuff like that. But it's
I fell for that.
Anyways,
remember Lolly?
Yeah, I do. But the thing is, like, with doing that, we spend most of our time at comedy clubs and bars and with other comics. A man's got to eat, and a woman's got to eat too. It's sometimes you don't have time to go out and find someone else and try to make time to get to know this person. And then you're like, all right, I'll see you later. I'm going to be out till 3 a.m. doing shows. And it's not like I've had girls come out to my stuff that I was dating, and after a while it's kind of like work for me. Like, yeah, I'm hanging out with my friends, but also I don't want to feel like the pressure of like I have to entertain you and make sure you're okay when I'm trying out new jokes, I'm writing with other comics, I'm at a mic. I kind of like just to come at this like work. It's not like a going out social thing for me at every open mic. If it's a show, yeah, come on out. But like for open mics and stuff, I need my space.
No, I feel you.
Like I'm clocking in right now. Like I'll be home later. Shit, I'll warm it up. That's fine. I'll warm it up. I don't mind. I think it's delicious cold. It's fine.
So you're receptive to dating other comics?
Yeah. Did somebody say something? What's up?
No.
Damn it. No, I would never. I don't know. I know I shouldn't do it again, and I probably won't do it again just because they won't date me. But yeah, that's it. You got any more would you rathers or anything?
Do you want to hear any more?
Yeah,
sure.
Let's do one more, then we'll move on.
All right. So what if I don't really have any would you rather's, but how about bitch made or boss move?
Okay.
Okay, bitch made or boss move. Showing up fashionably late somewhere.
Depends on where.
Fashionably late, bro, is boss move. Dude.
Yeah.
You can't be fashionably late and be a bitch made, dude.
What about the people that were expecting you a little bit earlier? That's fucking bitch made.
Those people are bitch made.
Nah,
bro.
those people, yeah, that's right. Because I show up fashionably late to everything because, I mean, I got my own shit going on. I can't go by what your schedule
Yeah, mic time
dictates.
is definitely, if it's 15 minutes, it's 35.
If
plus.
you're lucky, dude.
Yeah.
I'll tell you I'll be there tomorrow and see you in 2 months. I don't give a shit, dude. I got shit going on. Sometimes I go through phases where I'm like, I feel like I'm being pulled in all these directions, and I got to do this, and I got to go audition for this, and I got to get this podcast video ready, and I got to go these 5
Isn't that
things.
everybody's life, though? Isn't everybody busy? Like, if you're not busy, I question you.
Yeah,
Everybody
Yeah.
should be busy.
For sure.
you got time to wait on me? What are you doing? Start a fucking hat collection or something. I don't know what to tell you.
Fucking
I'm
hat
fucking-
collection?
I don't know. It's your hobby. I don't work for you. Figure it out, pal. I'm busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I get there next week, we'll figure it out. All right. See
Speaking
you.
of which, this is the Supreme hat I accidentally bought.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's not
It's very nice.
it's not bad.
Sits on your head nice.
I didn't mean to buy it. I was trying to buy Supreme Air Force Ones, and I added the hat. So
I do like that hat, though. It looks like Tiger
I added
letters.
the hat, and then as I paid for it on PayPal, they said one of the items in your cart was not available. Sorry. And I thought that it just canceled the whole thing out, and then it fucking shows the hat
Oh, all right. There you go.
somewhere in it.
Well, it's dope.
I have
Yeah,
no
it looks
complaints.
Thanks for calling our attention to it to compliment your hat. When nobody has said a goddamn thing about the highlights in my hair.
You said the right
No.
thing. You've been walking around saying frosted tips, knowing that it's not frosted tips. That's
I know.
full highlights.
I just like saying I frosted my tips.
I thought your hair does look very nice. I didn't know
Thanks,
that
man.
it was.
I appreciate
yeah.
that. Yeah, I know. You know, I didn't mean to make a
sorry.
big deal
Joey
about
McIntyre
it.
from the
I'm
fucking
sorry.
New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Potatoes. I don't know what he says. I don't know how he talks.
What about bitch made or boss move? Cutting in line when you see people cutting in line.
Buffet line or what
Any
line?
line, just whatever.
Nah,
line
I
is
don't
good.
cut in line, bro.
Don't cut in
Respect the
dude.
line, man.
Don't
Yeah.
cut in line.
Don't cut in line and
Well,
don't
it's like,
snort.
no, I know these people. Hey, I know these people.
I don't give a fuck. I don't know any of you. I know I got here before you
They
did.
were holding my spot.
I don't give a fuck. You're blowing up mine. Fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here with your shirt and your pants. Fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Fucking hair.
Yeah.
I was like trying to think. I was like, have I done this before in a while? No, it's
Oh,
like,
I've
nah, I haven't
totally
kinda-
done it, dude. So many times.
I've cut in line plenty
Yeah.
of times.
How many
Yeah.
times did we do that at the grocery store?
Many of
And people
times.
get mad when I walk up with another cart.
I walked
That's hilarious.
I walked up seeing this one pregnant lady. Like I knew she was going to that same lane, but she was like two aisles away. And so I just looked straight, like I didn't even. I just looked straight, and I just walked into the lane, you know. And she's
Yeah.
like, and she goes, seriously? She's like, really? And I was just like, what? And she goes, I only have a couple things, and I was like, oh, the self checkout's right there.
Oh
And
gosh.
she goes, you're an asshole.
Check yourself, bitch.
Yeah, for real.
You're an asshole. And I was just like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, she is.
This is separate, but me and Jason have done some dumb shit. But this one time, me and Jason were going to the movies. It was like a afternoon movie. It was during the day. The sun was out. We went to the movies in the mall, and I had the window down. I was smoking a cigarette, and we're driving in the parking lot, looking for somewhere to park. And this lady just like so fast, like hops out in front of us with a she's pregnant and she has a stroller
Yeah.
and a kid. Like irresponsible with your vagina. First, ma'am, close it up. But she pops out like literally. It's like she peeked out and then jumped out in front of us. And Jason like hit the brakes. He wasn't like being a dick. He like hit the brakes and slowed down. And she started waving like real cuntily. She's like, like go. And I'm like, all right. And she's on my side. And as Jason rolls by real slow, she goes, I'm with child. And I said, bitch, you are a child. I couldn't help it. But it's just something I just thought of.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
people, sometimes it's annoying. Like you got.
She was looking for someone to piss her off.
Yeah,
I mean,
for
she
real.
like popped out. She's like, "Oh, so sorry." Like pulled it back. I was like, "Go, go!" And I'm like, "Jesus Christ, lady,
It's
just
ballsy
go."
out in the street in traffic, man. Fucking, I just had recently where I cross a railroad track that has a bike path that goes over it. I'm just doing the 35 speed limit over it, and this fucking biker comes right in front of me, and I almost hit him, and he's just like, "What the fuck?" like that, and fucking. I'm
Wow,
like,
really?
dude, you came fucking zooming by, knowing it was a street. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was this afternoon.
was it?
Yeah.
I bet he was racist. Everybody's racist.
Well, where I live, yeah, no, it's Trump country.
I'm just saying.
Sure.
I know that not all bikers are racist, but all bikers look
They
racist.
sure look like it.
I just like
They
the.
all. I can't tell.
I'm picturing the city planner that put a bike path on a railroad track, like to converge together. You know, he's got.
Well, they're right. Like they run parallel concurrently with each other.
Oh, there you go.
But
perpendicular.
only the road is perpendicular. That's.
You guys sound like the guys who used to bully me in my honors math class.
We are the guys who used to bully you in your
shit.
math.
Surprise!
Oh no!
Would you believe when I was in school I got bullied?
Nah.
Yeah,
I believe
dude.
that.
Surprise! We have Teddy here. Teddy, come on in, Teddy.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Teddy.
Some dude just comes out and spits in your beard.
Yeah. You stole. Oh
What the fuck is this grown dude?
That would be immediate.
Dude.
That would be an immediate fight. Like that would have to.
Dude,
happen.
I would have to keep recording the video.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess Jason's done with what we were talking about. Just where you had it there. Put it to where like the yeah. My mom wants to see it. She's been messaging me. I can't see it. We're gonna do the open mic. So you're gonna go first. Give it a good hard spin in either direction, and whatever it lands on, let us know, and we'll all just riff on it. You don't have to be ready. Just the
Okay.
Either way. It's a good masculine spin. What does it say?
Next character to lose their penis. Wait, is that what it says?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember we wrote that. I remember being very high when we wrote that.
So it's all this cancel culture with like Mr. Potato Head losing his dick. All
Jason
that,
wasn't
you know?
high when we wrote
Jesus,
it.
I'm wondering if Jesus is going to lose his dick next. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
Like, are you saying like with the Mr. Potato Head, whose penis are they going to take next?
yeah, which one's next? Who's next?
Who's going to go?
Who could be ambiguous?
Man,
Is that the right word? No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I? Okay. Who
like
could be,
like like
who could be
Pat
non-binary
or the ambiguously gay
Who
duo.
doesn't need their dicks anymore?
Why does it have to be a man in a yellow hat?
Who doesn't need
Yeah.
their vaginas anymore?
Why is Christopher Robbins a boy? Why
exactly.
isn't it Christian Robbins?
Christina Robbins.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
there you
that
go.
kind of pops too.
Yeah.
I can see it now in bright letters. Open Toys R Us back up. We're back, baby.
Why was Jeffrey the giraffe from Toys R Us?
I don't
There
know,
you go.
dude. What if Ellen was it Ellen Page that
Oh.
came out right?
Yeah.
What if she decides to go back and gets a penis put back on and then loses it
What's her name right now? Ike?
again?
Elliot.
Is it Elliot
Is it
Page?
Yeah, is it Ike? Is it Ike? Is it
I wasn't trying to dead name her. I just couldn't remember who it was.
Yo, what up, Ike?
It's yeah.
If you could name
Yo,
yourself,
what
I
up?
would give myself. That's a cool name. I'd be Ike. Why not?
Yo.
Ike. What up, Ike?
Yo.
Nah, Ike makes me think. Don't kick the baby.
Yo, I'm Ike now.
I gotta smack bitches with that name.
Yeah,
you
for
know?
real.
Yeah. I don't remember what I was saying about that.
I would say, what about
Wait, where'd you put the wheel?
Chuck E. Cheese?
in the way.
Chuck E. Cheese?
Why does he got to be a dude? Why does he wear dude's clothes?
Exactly. I bet that guy, that rat's losing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't, that rat doesn't have a penis. I've never seen one. Also, I don't care. What does it matter? You're Mr. Potato Head was genderless. That's why they called it Mr. Potato Head, and they also called it Mrs. Potato Head. But there's no law stopping you from mixing the pieces. You
Yeah,
can still
that's very
mix
true.
them up.
You can mix
Yeah,
them up,
yeah.
yeah.
You can still do whatever.
Obviously, there's no law to stop.
It's really
it in
up to
real
you.
life, too. So,
Like-
you know,
This is a little heavy, I know,
there we go.
but I just want to come for this from both sides.
This
Okay.
is coming from Mikey B. Only, not the Open Mic Podcast.
Okay, say that now. But when there's a parade for me, so the other day I'm driving to Denton and there was a protest going on, or like a rally or a protest, and I'm sitting at the light and I look over and I see it happening, and it's a protest for trans people. So I like honk and wave. I actually knew one of the people out there or whatever, and I'm like, oh, whatever, you know, that's cool. They get what they want, you know, I don't care. But then I saw one of the signs that said "Protect our trans children," and I was like, that's a touchy subject right there.
Yeah.
I don't know which side of that I want to land on. Me personally, just the way I feel on it, or my dumbass opinion is, I feel like you should live a little more life before you decide. Like, if you feel one way, then that's who you are. I cannot tell you are, you aren't, whatever you feel you are. I feel like you should have to be at least 18 before you make any actual, like, get hormones to do anything. That's just my thought. I just think it'd be a good idea to actually live a little as that and then see, because, I mean, that's a big change.
I agree. I think that it's a little bit where it should be a little bit more like the 80s and 90s, where if you had a kid that, like, for lack of better words, was a little bit funny acting, a little different than the other kids, than the other boys or girls or whatever the situation may be, just let them play that out and figure out who they are and do that journey. before you start making like any changes like that are like life changing and altering, leading up to that point.
That's just my opinion. I mean, obviously, I'm not for or against either side.
You reach adulthood. I kind of agree. You reach adulthood, you make the decisions of your life right there. You know,
I just think it's something you should take your time with before you make that
might
decision.
have a little bit of a different opinion,
but
no, I mean, for me, it's very like, man, you just don't know, like, because some of them, I mean, like, it's kind of
them is the right word.
Them is the right word, right? For some of them, they know very early on, like, they're like, hey, this is not how I want to feel. Like, that's
and I totally get that, and I support that.
And I feel like in those cases, if the parents are on board as well, and they understand and they're totally buying into the children's feelings, like they get it, then okay, maybe, right? Like if there's some sort of parental consent.
When you're like 15, 16, 17, you start to really, you're like, okay, I know.
Maybe you talk to your parents about
realistically, when you're like 15, you probably
some
could
ages,
know,
some of these ages, when I first saw an article
4,
about it, it was
5,
like 8 or 6 or 8.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so young. You're right. I think that's super young. I that's where I'm like, okay, wait, whoa, is that kind of young? But I don't know the age, like where, if they know, like I don't know where that cutoff should be or anything like that. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, like you're kind of like, hey, whatever you guys want to do.
I don't say there should be
whatever you want to do.
I like to backpedal on big
whatever you want to do. We support it. Whatever you want to do, we support it.
I support it. I don't care either way. I'm just saying. I would think, like, for myself, I would, like, if I felt like I was a woman, I'd be like, let me just wait just a little longer. But I know when, like, you're younger, you just feel a certain way, and that's what you act on. And I get that you're not as rational about things. I just think, like, I mean, having a 4-year-old and saying that they're trans, who made that decision? Did you make it or did they make it? Mm-hmm. And also, when you're that young, you already don't make good decisions. You'll lick a light socket. You'll, I don't know. I got a Cocoa Puff stuck in my nose 4 times when I was a kid.
I'm certain that
15 years old at the last time.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
I have teenagers, and everything that they said when they were 4 changed when they were 6, and it changed when they were 10, and it changed when they were 13, and it changed when they're now where they're at. You know, and it's like, you just don't know. That's such an ever evolving like stage. I'm seeing myself and my son again, just watching everything happening. And it's just like, wow, like I did all these steps also too. And it's a phase you go to till you just realize that you're an adult and things that were like they were is not going to be like what they are moving forward. Everything changes.
Yeah, and you don't know that when you're younger. And like I said, and I'm sure you guys agree. You guys do whatever you want. I'm not saying you can't do anything. If you feel a certain way, hey, that's who you are. Good for you.
Yeah,
that's totally fine. I don't know. I think it's weird for the younger children.
I agree that I think life changes very much from like when you're like a 4 to a 6 to an 8 to a 10. Like those are your mindset. It's a very formative. Those are your formative. Like your mind is still like you're like developing and you're like shit like that. But you know, like that's where I'm like, okay, wait a second. Like, are we? You know, is it the right thing to do? Who knows? I don't know. Yeah. I don't think so.
I don't know. I think we should move on.
Research.
Let's move on. I'm pretty stupid. I'm sad. I shouldn't have brought that up.
Here we go.
Let's get out of here.
Boy,
we're done
time
here.
In the editing room.
What does that say? Yeah, just added 10 minutes of editing.
Unpopular opinion.
Okay, so these trans children. No, I'm kidding.
Sounds like you're jumping off a cliff over there.
Just one more thing about these trans children. No. And again, I just want to reiterate: for the thing I want you guys to know the most is I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want.
Same here.
We all concur that, like, okay, whatever.
But these damn transmission shops. Yeah, got you. Unpopular opinion. I think the Beatles are overrated. Fight me, bro. I don't care. Pineapples on pizza, they're not good. They're not that good.
Okay.
I'll eat it if it's around. Whatever. I'll never order it myself.
Okay.
I'm tired of it. And I posted this today on Facebook. I'm sure y'all probably saw because, you know, I know you guys follow my life very closely. I'm tired of everyone that comes to Texas or any commercial or show about Texas puts us all in cowboy hats and riding horses. Excuse me, ma'am. This fucking Yosemite Sam walking around. Yeah. I rode a horse once in my life, and I fucking hated it. And now I don't ride anything with a bigger dick than me. So
There you
I don't
go.
write anything.
It's a very good rule to live your
Yeah.
life by, actually.
You don't know how that can go.
Yeah.
The road's bumpy. You know what I mean, Fred? I'm sorry I winked at you. That felt weird.
Like that was your daughter or some shit, right?
Even worse. I watch too much porn. What do you have an unpopular opinion? Something that's popular that you don't like, or
Something that's popular that people don't like. Okay, I don't think McDonald's fries are the best fries.
agreed.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Whose are?
But then people say here's the thing. I'm a Chick-fil-A fry guy, right? But then people are all like Chick-fil-A fries aren't fries. They're not. They don't. That's not considered.
They're
fries.
waffle fries.
Yeah. So
it's the second word in waffle fry. It's fry.
Yeah.
It
a
is in
waffle.
the Fry family.
Yeah.
They fry them. in the
So,
shape
but
of-
I mean, I think that
What makes me mad about McDonald's fries is the last like 6 times, and I can't even really have them anymore with these new teeth because I don't know, I'm figuring out everything with my mouth now. But they weren't salty enough, and when they're not salty, McDonald's fries are trash,
suck,
and
yeah.
they leave like a grease layer in my mouth, like a residue. I have 2 kind of fries I like. I like steak fries. I
yeah?
think are the best, especially when you get the crispy hollow ones.
yeah.
But hardly anybody has steak fries, right? Crinkle cut. That's my favorite.
love
Salty.
crinkle cut.
Some Brahms crinkle cut fries
Dude,
and salty
Brahms.
ones too. Hell yeah, dude.
There's a Cane's closer to me, so I end up getting the Cane's.
Dude,
crisp-
Cane's? Yeah.
Crinkle cut, yeah.
The key, tell them to make your fries extra crispy, so when you get home, they're not soggy.
There you go.
It works,
See,
dude.
here's the thing.
That's what I do.
McDonald's, sometimes with McDonald's, you get like half the fries are like super crispy, super great, and then the other half the fries are like that liquidy oil. Like you're like,
Sitting
what
at
are
the
you,
bottom.
Yeah.
what are you doing? You know, like
If they-
that's why.
if they can keep every fry a stick,
It's like a shot of that before the blue pill. It's
Yeah,
just-
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Do you have an unpopular opinion?
I mean, my unpopular opinion. I don't know. I don't really have any that I feel like I can discuss.
Why? I just outed all the trans children in the world.
Okay.
No.
All right. So
I didn't.
mean,
Relax. If you didn't hear the other
All
part,
right. Unpopular opinion. I think all teenagers are trash. There it is.
that's not an
I don't
unpopular.
think
That's a
that's
popular
I
opinion.
think that's,
Teenagers fucking suck.
I mean, it just
If you're a teenager watching this right now,
fuck you.
no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Hey, but don't come find me. I am scared of y'all. I am fucking. One of my fears is a pack of teenagers walking around, dude. I used to ride my bike at night in my old neighborhood.
ass.
Yeah.
And there's a pack of teenage stoners, and I could smell. I'd ride bike smoking a joint too, but I'm like, I am not slowing down. Fuck these kids. Hell no, I don't trust none of these motherfuckers.
They're like, hey, mister, how's it going?
And then you're waking up in the back of a van. They're like, I'm doing surgery on an old man.
Yeah, I know. You're like,
Yeah. No, fuck that. Fuck a teenager.
Put a bottle rocket in him.
Yeah. Light it, then shove it up his asshole. Yeah. Tie a black cat to his dick.
Dude,
Fuck that.
Teenagers are super scary.
Teenagers scare me. I wear
Scary,
these skinny
dude.
jeans so
Scary.
that they think I'm an ally.
I think I look intimidating. Like there are times when I feel like I look intimidating, and I'm like, okay, I'm like pretend to be like super intimidating right now, and then just run to your car. You know?
Dude, I forgot my hat.
Yeah.
They're like, I got a fucking beard. I'm a tough ass
yeah, I know,
motherfucker.
I'm
Let me
like-
get to my car.
Gotta get my motherfucking mask out of my car. I forgot it because I'm so tough.
Nobody better fuck with me. I got a gun.
Dude.
Mommy, what's for dinner? Yeah. You want to give it a spin and then we'll do a little crime?
Oh, you want to workshop it?
No, there's no time. That's how you know it's going well. We don't have time for the workshop.
What do we say?
STD or baby?
STD or baby?
STD or baby?
STD or baby?
You're gonna gamble on if it's the good STDs or the bad STDs.
You're also going to gamble if it's a good kid or a bad kid.
You're gonna gamble if she's gonna go for child support or she's not.
You're going to gamble if I can afford a gun and afford to load it and make a mess in the garage.
So I think I'm gonna go STD
STD? Yeah, I'll take an STD.
because I already have kids, so I'm good.
Let's say, and let's say this. Let me set a scenario. You guys aren't married. You're single.
Yeah.
Would you pick?
pretend.
I have 2 versions. Let's go STD or baby. Pretend scenario. You're single. You're a single, handsome man. What would you pick? STD or baby?
I would go baby and be a bad father.
This guy gets it.
I mean, it sounds like he's definitely had the Q-tip in his dick hole before. So
Have you been tested for an STD? You ever had that before?
I've been tested before.
Did they do the swab in
Yeah,
your
it was a
dick?
swab. It burns
Because
like
they
that.
the lady last time for me, she's like, I'm gonna count to 3, 1, and she shoved it in, and I was like, ah!
Yeah.
It was.
I think that's the exact same sound I made like the 3 times that I did it.
Yeah.
I think I was like, oh my god.
He came. She pulls it out. He farts out some jizz out of his dick. No, I'm just kidding. What's wrong with me?
You're like, so do I owe some money or something?
Here's some money for a cab. So you
I have a Mercedes out here. I'm a fucking doctor.
I don't have kids. I have money. What would you pick? STD?
Man, I think I would just roll the dice on STD, but no, I take it back. Like now I'm jinxing myself saying some fucked up shit like that. But I guess I would. No, you know what? I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, pick. He doesn't know.
Oh god.
Yeah, and he has kids that are teenagers. So
I didn't even think about karma. My people came up with karma, and I didn't. Think about
I know.
I don't need any more kids.
That's
so
why I said
I'll roll the
STD
dice.
because I'm a humanitarian.
Isn't it like 70% of them are like curable or livable, or it's not really even a thing that you know?
Who knows? They give me some ointment and I feel good in 2 days.
I would get the fucking new one that no one got yet. And it'd be,
Herpeless.
yeah. Makes your dick get shingles and shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's wash yourself.
Yeah.
Wash your body. I think I'd go STD probably. What if okay, let me change one of the things. What if herpes was off the table? It was only curable STDs like gonorrhea or chlamydia.
Oh, yeah, absolutely STD. Then definitely Zithromax, Z-Pack. There you go. Clean you right up.
This man does get it. Yeah.
I would like to change my answer.
I'll take gonorrhea for 1,000. Yeah. All right. Well, we're running high on time, so or low. I don't know. Whatever. Time for some crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. Bitch. Time for crime stories, bitch.
I just need a second for you to edit this one.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll edit it up. So where you start
what
talking.
Did you settle on saying that you liked?
What's up, Doc?
Not first, but what else?
You pick. You remember one that you liked?
Man, I can't remember. I'm trying.
Not the ears.
Not the ears.
The weird one. The guy that murder vacation.
Which one?
Murder vacation.
Murder vacation.
The guy who went on vacation to Italy and killed a cop.
Yeah, you want to hear that one?
You said there was some weird stuff to it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you said that you don't want to hear that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not editing this out now.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So we got 2 American students sentenced to life in prison, in Italian prison, after stabbing a police officer 11 times.
11?
2 Americans?
2 Americans.
Oh, they're Americans?
Right. Yeah, I was mistaken before. What
was the one with the guy from London?
Yeah, I thought when I was describing the story just off the cuff, I kind of changed some stuff to see how you would feel about it.
Oh, so you were just fucking with me.
Yeah, a little bit.
You lied to us.
Well, then you have to do the rest of this in a British accent.
We had 2 American students.
Not Cockney. British. Proper Englishman.
I can't be from Leeds.
You just now we're appropriating culture.
Yeah, right. That's not racist.
Nah, they're white people. Who cares?
Okay.
Also, wait before I forget.
Yes.
If you can think of any good racial slurs against white people, we'd love to hear it.
So interested.
I'm talking to you three, and I'm also talking to you guys. DM me. We're trying to find a good racial. White people deserve a good racial slur to put them back in their place.
Because all the slurs for other races actually sound like they hurt, and I feel like white people
they don't have one that hurts.
Have a hurtful slur.
You can't honkies,
I know
crackers,
it's promoting hate, and we're not trying to do that. I'm trying.
Yeah, but it's against white people. We've had it pretty good for a long time.
I always like.
We could use a loss, an L or two.
This one's a little bit old school, but it's always in like the old westerns and stuff. But Native Americans used to refer to you guys as pale face, right?
Pale face.
Pale face.
That's actually probably one of the better ones.
Yeah. That's the one I think of when it's the one that's like mean. Because cracker isn't mean.
Yeah. Well, I love crackers.
Well,
dude.
wasn't the cracker originally like supposed to be the slave person that like cracked the whip while he was on the
My goodness,
horse?
I had no idea.
I don't study hate, but But yeah, if you guys can think of one, I said this at the end of the last episode, but I feel like you guys cut out by then. DM us at the Open Mic Podcast, whatever. You know where to find us. Just act
we're
like
interested.
you. Have you been on the internet? Use it. Yeah.
2 California men were sentenced to life in Italian prison. This just happened actually recently, just a couple of Wednesdays ago. So it was Wednesday night, reportedly after stabbing a police officer 11 times, killing him following a botched drug deal while vacationing in Rome. Imagine going on a vacation.
When in Rome,
just start killing people.
When the moon hits you.
Twilight night for this guy.
That's amore. Right, yeah.
How many times should I stab him? Some more. I can't help it. I just love Italian stuff.
So one of the Americans has a really foreign name, and it was a Finnegan Elder. It just doesn't sound like American.
Sounds like
Finnegan
Irish.
Elder.
Finnegan Elder.
Sounds Irish.
Yeah. He's 21, and his friend Gabriel, I can't even pronounce his last name. So they hyphenated it right here. Nath Horsch.
Can you do your best Irish accent?
Natalie George.
Natalie
Horst.
Are we going to be super racist? Can we do your best Irish accent? I don't know.
I don't have a good Irish
Like a
accent.
good Conor McGregor. They're always after Milwaukee turns.
Oh my god! Yeah, we made it super racist. All right, never mind.
I'm laughing that you think that's okay. You inconsiderate piece of shit prick. I thought it was hilarious.
I'm just saving a little bit of face.
The name's Finnegan Elder. When you make them Irish, all of a sudden it sounds like a Guy Ritchie movie. You know, like
yeah.
It does.
Snatch,
I feel you're supposed to be a good soundtrack. Too.
yeah, for sure.
What about the £5 you gotta pay me?
You cheap fuck.
Yeah. Oh, you're a real tight fucker, aren't you?
Look at this bird over here. All right, so Finnegan Elder. Finnegan Elder. How much beer left? I'm done. Okay. So Finnegan Elder and fucking Gabriel Nath Horsch were charged in the death of Vice Brigadier Mario Rega. Wow. Okay. So among other crimes, including extortion for stealing a backpack from a go-between in which they demanded their money back from the exchanged deal that was botched.
What's a go-between?
So I guess this is a snitch, right? This is their informant. Go-between's, I think, an informant.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. So in a separate charge, jurors also found Elder guilty of carrying a knife, which is used to stab fatally the guy, Rega. The jury, 6 members, guided by 2 judges, deliberated for more than 10 hours, and they ended up finding them guilty and sentenced them to life in prison. These are Americans.
They find him guilty of spilling the marinara.
Yeah. Wait, what was the
Hey,
soldier's
you're
name
leaking
again?
gravy.
Vice Brigadier
Mario Rega.
Mario Rega.
I wonder if
Mario
Vice
Rega.
is Vice like what they call a cop over there? Like Vice, like
Yes,
officer.
Vice is police.
I bet that's like his
So Brigadier what? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Rigatoni.
Mario Rega. That's like Brigadier. I guess that's like saying police officer or.
Oh, so it's Mario Rega?
Yeah, Mario Rega.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rega.
I don't.
I'm
You sounded Jamaican when you did that.
nice.
Reggaeton.
Nice.
That's not even. I can't do accents. I'm not good at it.
So the killing occurred a while ago. It happened in July 26, 2019. It was the pair had unsuccessfully tried to buy cocaine via the go-between who connected them with a drug dealer near the nightlife district in Rome.
Ooh.
All right. They paid nearly $100 for the drugs, but they were duped. Authorities said instead of cocaine, they received crushed medicine tablets.
I felt healthy as fuck the next day.
Well, you could tell right away when you get some bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell by looking at it.
I'm sure everyone's been ripped off if you've ever been in the drug game. So,
Dude, I had a guy at a Greyhound station once. Said he was going to sell me some weed, and he made me go in the bathroom, and he went in the stall next to me, and he held his hand out. He's like, "Give me the money." I was like, "No, give me the weed." And he's like, he flashed a green bag, and I was like, "All right." I was just buying a dime bag, and I gave him the 10, and I heard the stall open real quick. So before I even looked at it open, my stall jumped in front of him, and I held it like this, and it unrolled, and it was a bag of spinach. Yeah, it wasn't a caprese salad; it was just the spinach.
Wow,
I was like, "Nah, dude, fuck you. Give me my money." He's like, "No, fuck you." And then we ended up fighting in the bathroom, and then this other dude. this other dude was like, "Why are you beating him up?" And I was like, "You trying to rip me off for weed?" And he started beating him up too. And I was like, I just grabbed my money and left while they were beating him up.
Bounce.
Yes.
Yeah, I got my money. I was like, all right, my bus to Jacksonville's leaving. Yeah, I was headed to Jacksonville, Florida, so I was already being punished.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing it didn't happen because we got boarded by drug dogs like 3 times.
God damn.
Yeah, I know. It was
Wow.
fucking stupid. 31 hours to get to Jacksonville from Texas.
Wow.
Never do the dog. Don't do it.
Dog does you, man.
All right, so Craig Peters, attorney for Elder family, told Fox News that he snatched the go-between's backpack in reprisal. There was a cell phone that was there he used to communicate between the go-between to arrange the meet at their hotel exchange, and that ended up getting lost with the backpack. He needed his cell phone. He's like, I got to have the cell phone. He's trying to get the backpack back. So officers dressed in plain clothes, they ended up responding to the hotel when people saw something about it, some sort of a commotion happening. And the pair thought the officers were possible attackers. And so it looks like somebody was trying to rip him off to begin with.
Okay.
There was just somebody trying to rip him off and to begin with. And then police
So
came
rip
in
who
and
off?
trying to rip the Americans off
Oh, okay.
of their money.
Yeah.
Their hard-earned American money while they're on vacation.
Of their good old
Look,
American dollar bills.
We just want to get a little bit of coke and go to the Vatican, all right?
Well,
That's
yeah.
I mean,
We trying to Vatican tonight. We
I'm
trying
not trying to
yeah.
smoke weed and go see this shit. I want to get amped the fuck up. Like,
Hey,
let's go.
you know, fucking Michael and God touching on cocaine is fucking magnificent.
Yeah, we heard the Pope likes to party.
So somebody called Domino's so I can eat Italian food while I look at it.
Italian.
Hey, where's the Olive Garden?
You guys got a pizza Hut here?
they go to the Vatican. They're like, can I get some breadsticks? Can I get an Alfredo boat? So good dipping
Y'all
in
got
white
some
sauce.
garlic nuts here or something? Yeah. All right. The pair thought that the officers were possible attackers, and then Elder stabbed him with a 7-inch combat knife. Holy shit, this guy had a 7-inch combat knife.
How do you get a 7-inch? They stopped me with shampoo in my bag. You got a fucking
He bought that shit.
7-inch
combat
blade?
Nah, he bought that shit there.
You
Or
think-
it was in his check bag.
Do you think gas stations in Rome, like here, sell knives and crack pipes?
Jeez,
I think they
dude.
do.
All right, well,
7-inch combat knife?
when in Rome,
Yeah, for real.
yeah, because doing club cocaine is just you got to have a bigger knife.
When the knife hits your eye, like...
Then you bleed pizza pie.
That's $100 of cocaine. Yeah. All right. So both.
But they never got the coke, right?
No,
I think that's the saddest part of the story.
Yeah.
So both claim they acted in self-defense. Elger said Rega, who had just returned from his honeymoon with his new bride, they really pumped it up here, said the jury here.
They're tugging my heartstrings, dude.
He
Now
just
I gotta go.
returned.
His new bride, dude.
Now I
just
gotta go to
got
Rome and meet this chick and
married.
marry her, dude.
Yeah.
He's got a kid on the way.
Oh,
Do we know the wife's
His
name?
pension was about to kick in.
His parents died. Yeah, all that shit.
His dog exploded.
Do we know the wife's name? Do we know the wife's name?
His fish.
Mrs. Rega?
Mrs.
Yeah. His fish just melted. His dog exploded. His mom and dad died in a freak accident with the shower.
Car stopped running.
Yeah.
The
and
eggs didn't cook. The milk went bad.
they stopped making that banana cream pie he liked at the diner they eat for lunch
my
every day.
Oh, man. So,
Isabella, after today, everything changes.
Yeah.
hours before the verdict was read, Peters told Fox News that the surviving officer, Andrea Varial, who was there on the scene, she had lied about the string of events leading up to the killing. He had almost a dozen things that he had said that are lies, Peters said, one of which was now admitted as a lie, and which the other one is that they had their guns that night, which they now admit they didn't have any weapons.
That who didn't? The cop that got
Cops,
stabbed?
yes. So the person said that they said they had weapons.
Didn't you say a couple cops went to like retrieve this guy's stuff?
Yeah, it was this
Where's
lady.
the other cop?
Yeah,
This
what
lady
was the
and
other cop doing?
Rega and the other lady. Rega was being killed in the process while this lady was taking in the information and figuring out how she was going to get out of trouble, because it appears they did have guns,
And they didn't do anything?
but they're saying they didn't have guns.
Oh, the cops had
Yes.
guns? This is starting to get a little fishy, like maybe they were trying to rip off the Americans or something. I'm gonna go ahead and say that we should just go over to Italy and start breaking stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
like every time I
bullshit.
owe my bookie, let's go over there and be like, "Oh, you got money for sandwiches, huh?"
So
Yeah.
zooming past.
I'm kidding, by the way.
zooming past a bunch of like the story leading in with that and all the lies and stuff that they ended up finding out, and they still found them guilty. It ended up that the guy that was originally one of the main guys, Finnegan, he was on vacation from America, and he already had pending charges of like drug charges and fucked up.
He wasn't on vacation. He was on the lam.
Well, his parents, he's a rich kid. His parents ended up sending him to Rome for him to just clear his head.
Every time I get flustered, my dad's like, I guess when in Rome, he's like, go kill a cop, you'll feel better.
Finnegan, we're gonna send you to Rome.
Yeah.
Just go to Italy, get
Go
all
visit
the
your
shit
people,
out
Finnegan.
you gotta do. You know, if you gotta kill somebody, you gotta do some drugs.
Don't
Dad,
send him.
fucking Rome, Dad.
Yeah. Fuck you. Rome, I want to go to Dubai. You're a piece of shit, Dad. Fuck you.
So as it turned out, he doesn't have to worry about those charges anymore in America.
No, because he'll be murdered in an Italian prison.
Yeah, he said that he was originally given a lawyer that spoke no English, so they've like really been fucking. They beat the shit out of him.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't eat for days. He was made
Very good.
Go Italy. He was made to sleep on the floor.
Well, he didn't eat for days because they wouldn't take him to that Olive Garden. I don't blame him. I wouldn't have eaten
You
either.
think there's an Olive Garden in Italy?
If there's not, we should just shut the whole thing down. Because what's it all for?
There's no Olive Garden. There's no Sparrows.
Dude, I had with all this tooth shit, all this tooth shit I've been dealing with. I had Olive Garden 4 times last week, and my friend went with me twice. And he's like, "This is the second time you're taking me to Olive Garden." I'm like, "Dude, you're an OG with an OG.
Yeah,
Why don't you shut the fuck up and get another Alfredo boat? It's on me, player."
Boom.
Because it's all I can eat.
Get some gnocchi.
Oh, dude, I bought a half gallon of that gnocchi.
Check it out.
And it's gnocchi. Oh yeah, it's
Drank that shit.
so good, dude.
Nibbled on the dumplings.
It was so soft and so good, but that's all the time we have for stories. We're
Nice.
almost
I have a
7
real
minutes in.
short story.
We're in hour 7.
Real short. 3 minutes. Let's do it. Pervert with a
Wait, I just want to say real quick, that sucks for that victim that died in the last one. We kind of made fun of him a little,
Yeah.
but that's terrible.
Yeah.
You go to Rome and kill somebody. You overprivileged piece of shit.
Well, I mean, you know, he was just trying to fucking not get ripped off in Rome. I think. He was just
Yeah,
trying
but
to take
that's a
his
story
stand.
that we don't know.
It's not like these cops were pulling a little bit of some dirty shit being out there with some weapons. They're not supposed to have guns in Rome. These motherfuckers had guns. They had some cover-up shit that happened. They got themselves fucking. One of them.
Why didn't they use their guns then?
Because that would have been a major crime on their end.
Oh, I
Can't
see.
do that. It's illegal to have
What
guns
happened
in
is they
Rome.
probably started wrestling because they're
They
Americans.
tussle.
They don't wrestle. They wrestle, and they probably got their guns away from them. Did both of them get found guilty?
Yes, both of them.
Both of them?
Both the Americans. Yes, him and his friend who ended up meeting up. Who the other friend was from Europe, who just came to visit.
Well, over there, yeah. Well, over there,
They're both 2 kung fu masters.
they'll be having plenty of cannolis in Italian prison. That's for sure.
Reverse style.
I didn't want this much cream.
So we got a pervert with a fetish who killed his partner by sexually assaulting her with a carrot, and he faces life in prison in Romania.
Now, is it assault if she doesn't die and comes?
I mean, if
Came?
she enjoyed it, yes.
Orgasm?
Yes, it's not. I don't know. Yes, it's not.
Yes, it's not. The female orgasm, that's the myth.
So a 55-year-old man is facing life in prison in Romania after allegedly sexually assaulting his partner with a carrot grown in their back garden.
Wow.
Naturally sourced.
Well, they're vegan, so
We call that farm to table.
and also farm to anus.
Yeah,
but that's it's a hate crime if he buys one from the store. Like, are you perpetuating the machine?
Yeah, I'm not going to let some fucking dirty store carrot fucking
Yeah,
carrot.
no.
All right?
For
It's
real.
going to be a one that we grew ourselves. It's ours. All right?
That whole how many times did? Anyways, go ahead.
So his name is
hear more.
Kalen. Our gentleman in the story's name is our hero.
You said
his name is Kalen.
Romania.
Yeah, it's in Romania. Sorry, I can't say his last name. Said he had was undertaking a sex act with his 59-year. Here we go.
All right, say it again.
Kalen was undertaking a sex act with his 59-year-old partner
59.
and the vegetable in their home.
How old? They're both in their 50s.
Yes, I imagine they're. He's 55. Yeah.
And so there's 3 carrots in this relationship,
Jesus.
right? That's all, I just want to make
That
sure.
is insensitive.
No, it's not.
Okay.
To call a man's penis a carrot?
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying
I thought
there's
you were
anything
calling
wrong.
them vegetables.
Well, now there's 2 of them, but so it's a couple of gay dudes fucking with some carrots, right?
No, it's a guy and a woman.
Oh, it's a guy and a woman. That's
Yeah.
what I'm asking.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm to be seen. I guess it's saying part.
So 2 carrots and a peach.
All right, so they sourced the vegetable themselves
Raisin.
at their Romanian home. All right, and she fell unconscious while they were messing with it. Okay,
You keep saying messing with it. Are you going to tell us what they did with it? Because now I gotta know.
the woman who has not been named first agreed and then asked him to stop. It has been reported. She is said to have died of sepsis when her body responded to an infection caused by the vegetable piercing her colon by way of her vaginal canal.
How far up? How big was this carrot? And like, how far? You don't.
See,
It's like hitting the cervix on this.
See, first of all, you don't use your prize-winning blue ribbon carrot. That's not the one.
We all know he was a master carroter.
Yeah. Fucking master farmer's
He's got one of
carrot.
those fucking State Farm carrots out there. You can't.
Like people at the fair are like, I wonder if he fucks his wife with a
That's what
carrot.
gets him on.
Now
He's
they
like,
know he does. Fucking, he's got a carrot the size of a bedpost. It sounds like. Yeah, what? This is.
So listen.
I'm gonna stop. Go ahead.
So during the alleged assault, Kaylin's partner first allowed the carrot to be used, but after a short while, she had asked her partner to stop, according to the local media.
How do they know?
That's weird.
That's what I was wondering when I was reading the story.
Yeah.
Like maybe the guy that just spies on them or lives in the other room or some shit.
The guy he pays to watch from the closet and jerk off.
He refused, claiming that he was too drunk to stop or pay attention, that she didn't want him to stop, and then she was unconscious, it was reported. Speaking about what happened, he said, after it occurred to me that she had died, I dressed her very nicely in her pajamas, so she was very presentable for when the ambulance came.
Very
What
nice.
about the
Thank you.
pile of blood? Oh, stop. I'm going to stop. I got to. I've almost buried myself during this episode like 3 times. I got to put
Like
the
the
fucking
one.
shovel down.
This is your one episode. Yeah,
It was difficult to put the clothes on around the giant carrot coming out of her.
yeah, that was
It was hard. It was hard to get Elmer Fudd out of the room while Bugs Bunny was going at it.
What's up, Doc?
Yeah, you can have that line.
All right. So what he called for an ambulance initially, but then he realized it was no longer worth it. He said that I hurt her, but I didn't torture her with carrots. She told me that I can have sex with her with this carrot, and then she asked to stop, and I didn't.
Go to jail. You're done then, pal. You killed a lady with a fucking with fucking a salad ingredient. You can't.
He said
A carrot. A carrot's got a point. Use a fucking.
I don't think he used the pointy side. I feel like he used the thicker
Okay,
side.
then how
Don't
did
you
he
think?
pierce her colon? Do you think the round top of a carrot? It's round.
It has like a stem. It has a stem on it.
Oh, they're round at top. You break the
Ew,
stem
so you think
off.
he's using a skinny little pointy end?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if not, I hope he broke the stem off
That
because
doesn't
it's
make any
smooth that
sense.
way.
Yeah, so why would he not use the small?
Why
yeah.
couldn't this guy just grow a squash?
Yeah.
Everybody's better off. With
Yeah.
it doesn't stab anyone.
I would love the stenographer read the notes like back in court. They're like, can you read back the last minute? It's like, okay, Your Honor. Yes, I pulled the carrot out of her. She said no, and then I still kept putting it into her.
I thought no meant yes.
I bet when they're like guilty, he's like, "No, come on, really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?" And also, like, do you have a penis, sir? You know that feels pretty good to stick that in there.
Just use your dick.
I hear it feels better than shoving a vegetable in her.
They're really proud of their garden.
That's
In Romania, if you shove a carrot up your butt, you get better eyesight that way. That's their rule.
It's a thing out there. It's an
Yeah.
urban legend. They were testing it out.
she was trying to get better vision in her brown eye.
Romania is like it keeps Dracula away from.
You just stick carrot in us. You're good.
You guys are both going to jail.
Yeah, we are.
Political PC jail.
Summarizing this, basically the report said that the woman's death was caused by colon perforation, which led to sepsis after perforation became infected.
That's terrible.
Wow.
That's a terrible way to die, man.
Caused by the body's
That's
response
bad.
to an infection, sepsis can lead to multiple organ failures and death, if anyone didn't know.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Spokeswoman for the local prosecutor's office said that a criminal case was filed for rape and murder. According to our preliminary investigations, it seems like the woman's death was due to a sexual assault, is how it appears. Because they only have his version of the story, because she's not there. You know.
Yeah, but at least he like admitted. She said no, but I was too. If you're able to explain when you're sober, you weren't too drunk to not listen. You're being an aggressive asshole.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know, yo. I kind of believe him.
That's
I kind of believe him.
I'm glad we get to leave this on a happy note. That's disgusting. That's fucked up though. Why a carrot? I want to know whose idea it was to use the carrot.
Yeah, for
Right.
real.
I wonder what if he did grow like cucumbers and shit.
Is
too?
the carrot still like in evidence right now? Is that what's just decaying?
I'd be curious to know. Yeah. Did he grow mold? Does it still
Oh,
have blood on it?
it's got to be a moldy murder
carrot.
weapon by now. Okay. What should we name this one? How about Win in Rome?
When in Rome, yeah.
Win in Rome. Yeah. Not Win in Romania. Fuck that.
Not in Romania.
No.
Now you know why I don't eat salads anymore.
There you go.
There we go.
All right. Well, we did it. Did you have fun, man?
Yeah, I did. It was really fun.
Don't you fucking lie to me. No, I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't do that to you.
I got to piss so bad. Yeah.
Well, hold on. I got a story I want to read now. It's about how about a good story about a bridge. No, we did it. Hey, man, you got any shows coming up you want to promote? You want to promote? Throw your Instagram out there. My mom might follow you, dude. She'll send you some weird messages, but it's cool.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's at Shri Mixalot, SRIMIXALOT. No shows or anything coming up, but if you follow me on Instagram, I'm starting to put back videos and stuff on there. So.
Hell yeah. We'll all have shows. It's been like that for me, too, where we'll have shows, and then I got nothing. And then it'll fill back up. It's like up and down, but...
Well, do you get you? I know you do. Do you keep up with content? You're constantly just posting thoughts, things, shit.
I'm
stuff?
trying to. I'm trying to get better at it. So,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what.
But it's just like Sir Mix-a-Lot, but move the R and the I, switch them. Sri Mix-a-Lot. And that's on Instagram, Twitter, all that.
Instagram.
You can find it on, do you want people to find you on Facebook or nah? You don't care?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's grow that Instagram. Let's
it's
grow
all
that
about the IG. Check
It's all
out
about the IG.
It's all about my IG stories. Check them out, bitch. I'm a rapper.
You Snapchatting? Or are you?
No, I'm not really big on
Nah, he's married, dude. He can't Snapchat.
I was
no
on
more.
TikTok for a while, but I put those videos on Instagram too. So yeah.
Yeah, I started a TikTok and I put one joke up and I had to chop it into four videos because it's like 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
And I had like one person comment in like the third video, which I'm like,
me.
you don't. Yeah. No, it was some chick. But I was like, what about 1 and 2, bitch? And what about 4? Like,
I just jumped into the middle here. I don't know what's going on.
yeah. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but I like how he's doing it. And I was like, all right. I feel like I'm in trouble when I try to look through TikTok because it's all just children dancing, and I'm like, how do I get out of this? How is there something?
Yeah.
Can I watch like something with motorsports?
You
or just
gotta get out of that. You could just say not interested on any of that shit. and just
I'm
keep
not
going.
interested.
Yeah.
But you guys check me out. Check out my page at Mikey B the Comic. Look at my stuff. You guys know how to find the podcast, right? The Open Mic Podcast, MIKE. Think of those white people slurs. Get back to me. Let me know. We got to find a good one for white people. I know it's funny, but you can DM us.
It's out there.
Yeah. At the Open Mic Podcast or DM us on Facebook. Same thing. You know how to find us. You're fucking
Pinkies,
smart, right?
Hot dogs? No, I don't know. That's not offensive.
No, I don't know. Fucking... I don't know, man. Can't think of it. What was the one you said earlier?
Paleface.
Pale face.
No.
I don't know. I think we should reappropriate the word fag and use it for
Whiteheads.
white people. Right? All white
whiteheads,
people should just be fags now and take that away from gay people. Because when I hear the word faggot, it's just so hateful and mean. And I don't have a problem with gay people, but I don't like white people. So why can't we just call them that? Right?
There you go.
Right? If that was a
Promoting
thing,
a seriously
if that was a
different agenda
thing,
that I expected to walk into here. So
these damn
Being
trans
a white
kids. No, I'm just
person.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I feel a little offended.
All right. Well, I'm going to replace all the trans and other words I said bad with puppy. So
Yeah, there you go.
Puppies.
yeah, not really. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'd rather just get canceled.
Fuck that.
But we're out. What's the Twitter?
Open Mic 5000. Boom.
Is there?
Damn.
I'm gonna shoot lasers out. Hey, do me a favor. Start the music.
All you
Just
gotta
point.
do- all you
Just
gotta do is
find it.
point
Just
at
point.
it.
Point. Where's the music? There it is.
it
Boom.
is.
Boom. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Comment on Apple
So, do you got
Podcasts.
some shit
$10.
coming up that you're going to or doing?
Not really. I got a hyena show in next month.
Like there'll be other episodes.
Yeah, we'll have more episodes. You guys don't care, so. All right, well,
Cool.
bye.
See ya.